Why did Rome fall? The barbarians? Civil wars? Weak emperors? Maybe. But the real reason was far quieter than most people think. The Roman Empire did not collapse in a single night. Welcome to Hidden Economics. It hollowed out from within, and that emptiness did not begin on a battlefield. It began in a mint. Rome's strength did not come only from its armies. It came from its economy, and at the heart of that economy was a small silver coin, the denarius. It began to be minted in 201 BC. It was nearly pure silver. It was heavy. It was valuable. It was trusted. Soldiers were paid with it. Merchants traded with it. Citizens saved with it. This was not just money. It was trust, cast in metal. Rome was strong because its money was strong. But sustaining an empire is expensive. Armies must be fed. Borders must be defended. Roads must be built. Wars must be financed. By the 2nd century AD, Rome had become enormous. Germanic tribes in the north, the part Imperatorluu in the east, political crises within. Taxes were no longer enough, and the rulers made a difficult choice. Instead of raising taxes, they reduced the silver content of the money. During the reign of the first emperor, Augustus, the denarius was about 95% silver. Years passed. The ratio began to fall. During the reign of Caracalla, it dropped by half. Then came Gallienus. The silver content fell below 5%. What had once been a heavy silver coin was now merely a piece of metal coated in silver. At first, no one reacted strongly, but over time people noticed, and trust slowly eroded. Prices began to rise. One denarius was no longer worth what it once had been. Soldiers demanded higher wages. Merchants refused devalued coins. In some regions, people returned to barter. The money issued by the state was no longer fully accepted even within the state itself. The emperors responded by minting even more money. But trust cannot be printed. Trust must be earned, and once it is lost, it is extremely difficult to restore. Rome did not collapse in a single day. First, its economy weakened. Then funding the army became difficult. Trade faltered. Stability crumbled. Perhaps the barbarians at the gates delivered the final blow. But the real collapse had begun much earlier. In the treasury, Rome's story reminds us of a simple truth. When a currency weakens from within, the empire that stands upon it cannot endure for long. The greatest collapses do not come from the outside. They begin within, quietly, slowly, and most of the time. By the moment they are recognized, it is already too late.